Hoot hoot, it's Plushy.
Well, hello there, my darlings. Hoot hoot, it's Plushy. Long time no see. I just wanted to say Happy New Year and welcome to the 10th version of Ask Stolas. This time we have a little guest.
Yes, hello there.
Yes, it's been a while.
Yes, it has. So without any further ado,
let's get into it.
Thank you for letting me say that.
You're welcome.
E-Man asks, 1. How does it feel when Luna gave you her old clothes and you moved in with Blitz and her?
Oh, Luna gave me her old clothes? That's actually fairly sweet of her. I mean, I appreciate the gesture, though I'm not entirely sure her style would suit me. Perhaps I could make adjustments to incorporate some of my own flair.
Her clothes? Darling, I'm a prince. I would never wear someone else's hand-me-downs. Although, if I had to, I'd probably make them look better than she ever did.
Oh, shit.
2. If it were possible, would you give Blitz and Luna the power of immortality with some magic so they can live as long as they can, and you and Blitz can be together forever, and Octavia can have a sister figure on her side?
Oh, I've actually thought of this before. Immortality is a heavy burden, but for Blitz and Luna I'd consider it. To never lose them. It's tempting.
Immortality? Oh, how romantic. Of course I'd do it. Who wouldn't want to spend eternity with me? Although Blitzy might be quite insufferable after a century or two.
3. What do y'all think is the best GTA game?
GTA? Is that the one with the vehicles?
I'm not sure.
I've never played it, but perhaps Octavia can have an opinion on this.
GTA? What kind of absurd peasantry experiment is this?
I think you mean entertainment.
What?
Entertainment.
Oh, yes, thank me. Entertainment. What sort of peasantry entertainment is this?
I wouldn't know.
No, neither would I. I'm far too busy being important.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I know.
4. What is y'all's favorite Christmas song? Like from a mainstream artist?
I quite like Carol of the Bells. The dramatic tones remind me of my family's holiday traditions.
Don't they just?
Right?
Oh, Holy Night, because it's the grandeur of a proper song to fit somebody like me.
5. Do you think if Lucifer were ever in the courtroom, would he spare Blitz and his crew?
Lucifer doesn't act without purpose. If Blitz and his crew served some greater use, he might, but it's difficult to say.
Oh, please. Lucifer has better things to do than deal with riffraff like Blitz. What?
Higby Productions asks, I heard when an owl looks at you at night it's considered bad luck. Is that true?
Oh, I've heard of that. It's merely superstition, though. Owls are majestic creatures, not harbingers of bad luck.
If I look at you at night, it's bad luck. For you, especially if you've crossed me.
Exactly.
Your local Theron asks, question for Stolas. 1. Have you ever met a demon who uses mobility aids? I.e. crutches, wheelchairs, walking sticks, etc.?
Yes, of course. Hell isn't exactly kind to everyone, and mobility aids are very common here. I mean, I find them fascinating and would gladly enchant one if anyone asked.
Mobility aids? Yes, I've seen them. I wouldn't exactly have one, of course.
2. How do you feel about being a plushie?
I think it's adorable. The idea of someone finding comfort in a plush version of me is quite endearing.
Really? A plushie? Do I look like a toy to you?
3. What do you plan to do now that you don't have any powers?
I would plan to adapt. I still have knowledge, wit, and determination. Powers aren't everything.
What? No powers? I'd never let that happen to me. I'd find a way to take them back.
Shampoo Hater asks, 1. Did it ever occur to you that the reason why Blitz won't show love to you is because he's afraid that y'all won't stop loving him?
Yes, I've considered that. Blitz has been hurt so many times, and I think he's afraid to trust me fully. I mean, I wish I could convince him that I'll never stop caring for him.
2. How did y'all feel about when you saw them photos that had Blitz marked out?
It hurt. It was a painful reminder of how much I've failed to make him feel loved.
But it was rude.
What?
I didn't deserve such treatment after all I've done for him.
Simply Shads asks, Is there a particular moment when you realized your feelings for Blitz were more than just a passing attraction?
Yes, when he told me stories about his past. He let his walls down just a moment, and I saw the real him.
I always knew I had feelings for him. I mean, who wouldn't?
Exactly.
How do y'all handle your relationships with your daughter, Octavia and Blitz, when you're so often caught up in your own world?
I've been trying to do better.
Yes, he has.
Octavia deserves more of my time, and Blitz? Well, I hope he'll understand that I'm doing my best.
And I manage. A prince always finds time for what's important.
Amy Outlaws asks, a well-known fact is that owls fall in love once. So, do you still love Blitz? And when are you going to confess to him properly? Maybe with horses? Because he loves you. He just has a very unique way of showing it.
I do still love Blitz. I always will. Confessing properly, I suppose I'd been waiting for the right moment, though maybe I'm just afraid.
Yes, he is.
Perhaps horses would help.
Obviously I love him. Why wouldn't I? And as for confessing, I already do it daily. It's not my fault he's too stubborn to listen.
Garen Kurosaki asks, I wonder what y'all think of Dissidia, and its many zany characters.
Ooh, I've heard of it.
Have you?
Yes, the vibrant characters and chaotic energy sound delightful. Perhaps Octavia could show me.
Dissidia? Sounds like a bunch of noise. Not my thing.
Also, what would y'all do if Stella had a change of heart and became a kind and caring person?
I'd be surprised, but I'd welcome the change. It would be better for Octavia if her mother could, truly care about her.
What? Stella? Kind and caring? Oh, please. That's as likely as Blitzy showing up on time.
Sunlight Caliber asks, to Stolas, hi again. I have another question for y'all. If you could encounter one of them exorcist angels during the extermination day, if your daughter Octavia is held hostage and Blitzo is held hostage, will you save your daughter or Blitzo? Also, mental note, you can only save one of them, so choose wisely.
That's an impossible choice. I couldn't bear to lose either of them, honestly. I'd find a way to save them both, no matter the cost.
Oh, right.
What?
I would save Octavia.
Oh?
She's my daughter, my responsibility. Blitz would understand, though he'd probably hold it against me forever.
Yeah, good point.
Amazika asks, do y'all consider Luna as a daughter since you date Blitzo?
Yes, I do, in a way. She's important to Blitz, and I want her to feel included in our little, unconventional family.
What, Luna?
Yes.
Being a daughter? Not quite. But I suppose I'd tolerate her as a daughter, if I must.
And did you know that Stella knew you were giving Blitz your grimoire?
Yes, I suspect she knew. She never missed an opportunity to use something against me.
Of course she knew. She always has her little beak in my business. It's so tedious.
Just Millman asks, how do y'all demons celebrate holidays?
It varies greatly, but most involve grand feasts, chaotic revelry, and of course a little bit of hellish flair.
Oh, holidays? Oh, every day is a celebration when you're me.
Yes.
But yes, the parties are quite fabulous.
This is also true.
Oven Dove asks, now that you both live together, how do you think you and Blitz will mend y'all's relationship?
It will take time and effort, but I believe we can work through our issues together.
That is, if Blitz put in the effort, perhaps. But it's going to take a lot more to mend my trust.
You're very damaged, aren't you?
The Wolf asks, hi Stolas, did you hatch Octavia or did Stella?
I hatched her. It was one of the most precious moments of my life.
Yes, of course I hatched her. Stella was far too busy being insufferable.
Autobots, roll out.
Asks, spoilers I guess, how is not having powers?
It's humbling.
What?
I feel vulnerable, but it's also a chance to prove that I'm more than just my magic.
What? Not having powers? It's atrocious. I'm a prince. I need my powers.
And that should be all for that. Thank you all for joining this little episode, and I'll see you all later. Plushie out. Mwah.
Subscribe.
Honestly, what is this nonsense about proving yourself? We're Goetia royalty. We don't need to prove anything. We are power incarnate. The whole no powers ordeal is an affront to our very existence.
Well, perhaps it's your attitude that keeps you so miserable, Losing power isn't the end of the world, you know. It's an opportunity to grow, to connect with others without the barrier of status.
Connect with others? Oh, please. As if the common rabble really cares about connection. They're after what we offer, not who we are. You sound like a lovesick fledgling writing poetry under moonlight.
And you sound like an overgrown hatchling throwing a tantrum because he can't have his favourite shiny toy.
How dare you? This shiny toy, as you so eloquently put it, defines who we are. Without magic, what's left of us? A glorified bird in a cage, that's what.
No. What's left of us is our resilience, our ability to adapt, and, if I may say so, our love for the people we hold dear. If you stop prancing around like a feathered diva, you might see the beauty in that.
Oh, love, is it? Is that what you think will fix everything? Love for a certain imp, perhaps? How's that working out for you, Still waiting on him to reciprocate, are we?
I'd rather wait for genuine affection than drown myself in shallow indulgence. At least I have hope.
Hope? Hope is for losers. Power is what keeps us safe. Love is a distraction, and a dangerous one, as you would likely know.
And yet, for all your grandstanding, it's love that you crave most, isn't it? For Blitz to truly see you, to choose you, not because of power, but because of who you are.
Don't you psychoanalyze me, you pretentious feather duster.